It's been over a week since we closed on this place. Found a lot of new adventures while we were here. The house needs some stuff we weren't aware of, but very neglected, and just we're fighting mice. There's tons of mice everywhere because they had birds. If you remember from the previous video, they had a bird room. So this was the bird room. They had probably 50 birds in here.
Yeah, and like bird play areas. Like this was the bird room.
Well, that bird room caused a lot of mice because there's birdseed literally everywhere throughout the house. So fighting that, but we're excited. You know, it's an adventure. Every hard thing that pops up, we just remind ourselves this is what we signed up for. This is our mornings right now, out our back door. Just absolutely beautiful. We're loving this.
This house has been an adventure. When we looked at the house, there were a lot of animals in the house. Lots of birds, chickens, dogs, cats, and stuff.
In the house.
In the house. In the house, okay guys? So think of all of that, like bird seed that's in the house. You have cat food, you have dog food. Apparently you have chicken food because the neighbor confirmed that there was a chicken living in the house. Why does someone let a chicken live in their house? We knew that it would be work. There was stuff all over the place. It was really hard to assess the state of the house, but we felt peace with moving forward, and we did. We were greeted with a just awful smell walking into the house, so that would be the first thing we addressed with cleaning. You'd think cleaning would take care of that smell. So I got to work cleaning. We had like 10 days before we officially had to be out of our old house. So we started to clean and found that there was birdseed in like every crack of the house, and the smell would not leave.
Literally every crack.
Every crack. Big moving day was gonna be on Wednesday. Well, Monday we were feeling a little bit like there's a lot of work that needs to happen before we move into this house. The smell needs to go, and we decided we were gonna see what was underneath the flooring. So we pulled up the flooring and found beautiful hardwood in some of the floors. And the pad that was underneath that flooring they had in the house was soaked. It smelled so bad. So we decided on Monday night, a day before moving day, that we were gonna rip out all the floors. Yay, that's nice!
The smell is so bad.
Oh,
Why is this covered?
oh babe, it stinks so bad.
This is beautiful hardwood. Look at this.
I called on my friends, sent out a text message, said, hey, I need help cleaning. If anyone wants to come, please come. And I had a crew show up at my house, and I felt just overwhelmed with gratitude. People scrubbed dog and bird pee off floors, and it was just amazing. They cleaned windows. The community that has rallied around us during this time I've been in tears multiple times of just complete gratitude. Moving day went so smooth. We had the most amazing crew. Everyone was so hardworking. We've had people show up every single day. We have not done this move alone at all. Every day somebody has showed up, whether it be multiple days in a row, different people. We've had kids help. My friends' kids came with their weed eaters and like weed eated some of our brush around here while we were working. We had a crew of people to scoop up all my chicken poop at the old property. Find friends that will scoop manure with you because they know that you love gardening, and that is liquid gold for the garden. It was like a family effort. It wasn't just the grown-ups working. We were really grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't overstate how much birdseed was in this house.
No.
You might think, oh, there's a little sprinkle in the corners and stuff. No. Mice have carried birdseed throughout the entire house, literally along the trim in every room, just piles and piles of birdseed in every little nook and cranny and crack. because the mice that lived with the previous owners were so used to eating birdseed all the time, they've been really scrounging around our house since we've cleaned up most of it. The one night I walked through the kitchen, there's 2 mice fighting right on the kitchen floor. So they're still everywhere.
So even though this house has required a lot of work, it's required a lot of elbow grease, I haven't been in tears of overwhelm, I've been in tears of gratitude. We've dreamt about this for years, and so there was a time where I had this ache in my heart for land and didn't know how it would ever happen. And so now, as I'm scrubbing bird poop and mouse poop up, I'm so grateful that I'm able to do it, because that means that we're living in our dream, and I'll do all the work needed. All the animals transitioned great. We had my brother come out and move our coop, and it went really smoothly. Moved it over here. We put all the chickens in one crate and put them back into the coop, and they laid us 2 eggs that afternoon. So that was great. Last night we made our last trip to the old house for the mower, this firewood, and we closed up and we told the kids, you know, this is it. And I think all of a sudden it hit them, and they were very emotional. We made a lot of good memories there, and it's bittersweet. And even Rachel was like, I don't want to make you feel bad, and she's like trying to hold back tears. I know that you bought the property, and we're like, no, it's okay. Like, it's okay to grieve. This was a good season, but we're just going on to a new one. That house will always be a monument in our lives. It's where I became super passionate about gardening. It's where my love for canning grew, and we moved over so many canned goods. And it's where I raised my babies. It's where we learned to fix things, and really like the breeding ground of how to do bigger jobs. It's where we got our first chickens, and the flock grew every year. It's where we got outdoor cats. I never thought I'd be a cat person, and Clint's allergic to cats, but we had mice at that house in our chicken coop, and so we got outdoor cats, and it took care of the mouse problem. Now we love having outdoor cats. That house will always be the starting point of passions that we can build upon for years and years here.
I was recording.
One of the things that's been on my mind is to keep dreaming. Like, Clint and I dreamed for years before this happened. And we would sit on the couch and we would just talk and we would dream, even if it felt impossible. Don't let your fear of being disappointed keep you from dreaming. Dreaming is so powerful. So friends, please dream big dreams. I would love to know what you're dreaming about and what you're believing for. Leave it in the comments.